Why are we so scared? Fight him. You're having too much respect, bro. He's not dog. He's not dog. You can kill him. Okay, good decision to come back. Oh my god, peek him.
Sorry. Scared. I don't want to die, bro.
You need to kill someone. Like, you cannot win without killing the guy. Like, he's running out with a pistol. It's high range, bro. Just kill him. Okay, bro. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Listen. But come on, man. It's a pug. Do you even have fun playing like this? Like,
No, I don't. I fucking hate it.
yeah, just try to kill someone, no?
So just right off the bat, I just want to say, like, I feel like I really don't know what to do in the game. I feel like my friends, because I'm kind of stuck in low ranks, and whenever I play with friends, they do good, but they play like hyper aggressive. They kind of push a CT and they kind of bait for kills as terrorists, and that gives them like a better like score. But I feel like they don't truly like play how they should. I don't know.
Okay.
Um, but this is just like my impression.
Alright. I'll let you know what I think.
Of course.
But that molly, you never wanna throw it. You have to push him. The side is that way, so you don't wanna molly that.
Right. I was just scared of like getting pushed in the moment.
Yeah, but you have to think about the big picture, right? So in the beginning here, you're just spotting city, which is perfectly fine. You jump spot the other way though, from left to right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you jump spot from here to here, because like me there, you're gonna disappear behind this angle, which is just you're gonna be harder to hit.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Okay, just let me write that down really quick.
Okay.
Uh,
You got it?
I got it.
All right.
And just like be a little more aggressive in that scenario, I guess.
No, I don't want to frame it as just be more aggressive, less aggressive, because everything in this game, like you can be playing super passively and then do something aggressive based on what you think you should do. Because right now you have to keep in mind the bigger picture, right? In the vacuum, you don't wanna get killed, you don't wanna get picked, so you molly yourself, right? Makes sense. It's logical. However, in the big picture, you have to get into that side. You don't have a defuse kit as a cities, and the clock is running down. So you actually have to fight him. You have to fight him. There, you have no choice in the matter. The nade is just a misplay in that sense that you're very close to the angle, and you're always gonna be risking him swinging you with after that nade. So you cannot really throw any utility right now. If you really wanted to, you technically could get closer and bounce it like this, because now he has to swing further. But I would still advise you to probably just be gun out right now. And
Okay.
like, you don't have to exactly win that gunfight, alright? You can approach it very methodical. It's up to you. You can just swing him and hope for the best, of course. But the main goal here is to make sure he is fighting with you. It doesn't really matter which party is gonna win that gunfight. All you want to happen is that you're still fighting, because your teammates have no time to actually enter. And if this guy is occupied, it's completely fine. You just want to keep him occupied. If he starts running away, then you need to put a little bit more pressure, right? And if he's fighting, you can just accommodate him in that sense that you can fight him from here. You don't need to do anything more. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, it does. I was just saying, like, I've watched this video, like, how to play a site Mirage, and you see my teammate Cafe there, number 2. He's blue. I was kind of calming with him. I was like, hey, I'm gonna sit CT. Maybe you play connector, and we can like play the site that way. He just wasn't having it. He just didn't really care what I had to say. And at this point he had a FAMAS and I had an MP5, so I went connector because I saw he wasn't. Um, is that like the right play? Should I have played a little more passive, waited?
Okay, one important thing for solo queue, and you need to remember it. You cannot
Uh,
control the people in your team. You can give small nudges of what you wanna do. Alright? Like you can ask him, can you play con? If you see he's not going towards con, you have to adapt to him. You
uh,
cannot assume everybody is gonna listen to you, even
uh,
if you're right. Okay? This is just
okay,
how it works. Mm, and it's gonna happen a lot, and it happens in any elo. It happens
mhm,
in the highest elo on face it. It's gonna happen in the lowest, in the highest. It doesn't matter. It's just how the solo queue is. Until you're playing in a
okay,
team, the micromanaging is something you wanna keep to really minimal, because it's like you're in a class, you grouped into into groups of five, and you're writing an assignment for the guy instead of focusing on writing your own, and at the end you have
right,
nothing written, and you end up with the worst grade, although you helped everybody else, type thing. And you just want to focus on yourself a little bit. It's a little bit corny, maybe simple, but that's how it is a little bit, that you just want to focus on your own ideas of how you want to play, and adapt to whatever is happening. Like if he wants to go die in palace, you kind of just have to let him die in palace. But like for example, if you see him going palace, right, you can
mhm,
position yourself a little bit closer to the side, perhaps, so you're covering the ramp, for instance. And if anything happens
no,
that he dies deep, maybe you have enough time to actually go try to trade him, like go on top and maybe surprise another guy. Maybe he will not think about the another guy being palace
uh,
or whatever, or just keep jump spotting. Although with MP5, by the way, you don't want to be playing this gun. This gun is kind of ass. And
really.
yes,
What should I play instead?
MP7 or MP9 if you wanna play
Got it.
SMG. MP5 has the worst damage per bullet in the game, so don't play that game. Don't play this at all.
Oh, what about T side, Mac 10?
Mac 10 and MP7, yes.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. So like for instance here, what I dislike, like you can say it's a very small thing, okay, but it is
Uh,
not. It is not. Your teammate is fighting here. All right. Your teammate is fighting
uh,
here with mid, and you're just looking at the smoke. For what? Why are we looking at the smoke? If your teammates are
right,
fighting mid, you either go out to fight with them. You can blow this smoke. You can pick on top. You can pick on bottom. You can just push through the smoke to the left. You can push to the right. You have no idea where the smoke is, so you can push to the left, to the right, blow the smoke, pick on top, pick on bottom, or leave it. Like if you have teammates here, why are we looking con? Like we don't care. We can just
uh,
go somewhere else. Like go on stairs, check jiggle ramp. If someone is ramp, if you're worried somebody might have timing on picking cons, and check it every now and then.
okay, okay,
But if you wanna allocating yourself, like you either pick to help them, so you can trade the kills, or you are not there at all.
okay.
I mean, in that situation, again, you don't want to be pulling out your nade.
Uh,
And not because pulling out the nade is bad, because you are right now fighting together, okay? It doesn't matter what this guy decides to do. If he stays there, if he picks one of you, every time the better decision is to have gone out, because this guy will either fight one of you, is probably the thing he should do, is fight one of you. If he fights your teammate and he kills him, and then Nate is not perfect, you cannot trade him, right?
right.
If he picks you, well, you die. And there's 1/3 of the chance that the Nate is actually gonna do something. It's just not worth it, because the gun
Uh,
is 100% gonna do something. Because even if he sits in the corner, like let's say he sits in the corner, What you can do is just push him to get there and he loses the round. Simple as that, you know?
Okay.
Okay, okay, listen. Playing City ticket is generally pretty much fine, but not with MP, not with SMG. With
I
SMG,
know.
you need to play closer, like
I know.
under balcony, standard even. I don't know. Maybe you wanna try going here, or you can
Mhm.
smoke ramp and play close in the smoke. It's also fine, but you cannot play here. Like you're just gonna be useless. Uh,
Yeah, no, I understand. It like I'm not trying to like be like, oh, I know, like truly, truly, but I was just like, I got into this game with a mindset that's like, okay, so I'm gonna do this one thing and this one thing only. I usually don't even buy nades if I'm being frank because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. I usually kind of play either on site or stairs. But I had like literally like 5 minutes before this match, I watched this one video that's like, if you want to play Mirage A site, just try to play more passively CT, and I just happen to have like a shit gun at that point. I mean, I still shouldn't have done it, but this game is like an exception. That's not like uh I didn't do that out of stupidity. Well, I kind of did, but I don't know. I'm just explaining.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So the thing about playing City passively, it's true and not true. Okay.
Uh,
So one thing about what you said in the beginning about your friends, for example, playing over aggressively. So and what you mentioned with this video, um, on paper, okay, if we look on A side in particular, on paper on Mirage, it is pretty easy to die. It is pretty
uh,
easy to die on site, and it can go very bad. All right. However, it's not that you cannot play here at all right. You wanna be changing this stuff up, and you change it based on the situation. Like for example, if there's a call that they wanna push mid together, then it's great idea to stay city. But if you know the con player is not really playing that deep, you can play closer as well because he's gonna be fast to help you. um or if you have worse weapon, you also want to play a bit closer to the side because you actually can do something. Does that make sense?
yes, yes, absolutely.
Because take a look, like you're an A anchor, they entered A and you're still alive. It shouldn't
Uh,
work like this. The anchor is the first one to die. Like, of course, he doesn't want to die. Of course, you're gonna do everything in your power not to die, but not contesting them at all is also bad because
okay.
like one issue that's very common in lower ranks is that people really hate aggression on city, and that is not true. Aggression on city is very good. You want to play aggressively, especially in packs, because if you give them the control for free on the whole map and it's gonna be uncontested every round, it's gonna be very hard to play, very hard to
Mhm.
play. um and at the end of the day, if you don't kill the enemies, you cannot win the game. It's
Uh-huh.
that simple.
Right.
And this
So,
rotate,
so what should
yeah,
they have done there?
well, first of all, you should have
Just
been playing closer. But
uh
if you're already city, like in this case, okay, you needed that, right? You molly, the nade is fine, the molly not so fine. um I mean, okay, so what's you have to have an idea how you want to approach this. Okay, so first of all, it's pre-v4. Okay, it's pretty shit situation. In terms, if they just enter, you're probably just gonna lose. Okay, city is very strong position, so I wouldn't necessarily say right now you want to push it. right now you want to leverage your position, all right? So first of all, I would leave that molly to deny the plant. I wouldn't throw that molly right now, either to deny the plant or to deny the peak. So right now this molly is used too quickly, and right now, well, your teammate died from palace and you make no attempt to actually swing that. Yes, you have disadvantage with that weapon, but why not try? Maybe he's not looking your way. So here you decided to swing, and again, why we are so scared of this guy? You have to, it's 2v4. If you wanna try to win that gun, to win that round, you have to try to kill someone. You saw when he stand behind the smoke, try to spam him. Try to molly him. Try to go through the smoke to the left. Maybe if you molly here and try to go through the smoke to the left, nobody will be watching the smoke because this guy was watching the smoke. So maybe no one is actually taking care of it. You can walk out to the left, maybe you can walk up to the right, whatever. You have to try something. This round is already lost, so you are free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Alright, for your information, okay. If you play con and nothing is happening on mid, there's one smoke and you don't hear anything else because they always flash out, you know, they always run, and you don't hear anything and you don't go for this peak, you're actively trolling.
Really?
Yes, because right now you have full information that mid is probably open and you can take a peek into under, and you have every advantage in that fight, okay? And if you pick under and you can jump spot while going back, and if you don't see anything, now you can fully decide on playing closer to A, because this is not only to gather to get the kill, it's also to get information, because if no one is under, you don't have to worry about mid at all, because nobody was under, nobody is mid. It's clear for the next good 10 seconds, and you don't have, you can leave mid open for the next 10 seconds, and then you need to start worry again about someone being close con, and in that time you can focus on holding A.
So in that scenario where they smoke off con, should I just push the smoke without doing anything else?
You smoked here. You exactly smoked
Yeah,
for that
yes,
reason.
yes. Okay. No, my idea was like I was smoking bottom of con to try to peek top of mid. I but
This
my smoke went off. Yes, yes, exactly.
this pick is generally speaking bad. I mean, it's
Really.
not terrible, but generally speaking, it's pretty bad. Without a flash, that is. With a flash, it's kind of okay. Like you can flash above con and then pick this, and it's a little bit better. But this gunfight is pretty hard because of this arch here. Like he sees you first, so it's always gonna be hard. But this smoke is not mostly for this. This smoke is mostly for seeing above it if they pick con, if they push short. And another thing is actually it has multi-purpose, this smoke, because this is only one thing. This smoke is super good. The other thing is that you can contest under without being exposed. The second thing, you have this gunfight, which is very good. Another thing, you can peek with a flash through that smoke in like second temp or whatever. You can go on top of the bench or an off angle. You can blow, like in this case when they throw the smoke on, what you can do, you can blow this smoke when you hear people coming short, and you can fight above it like the smoke was never existent. And what's so nice about this under smoke is that you're not exposed to under con at the same time.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff that smoke does. Why are we so scared? Fight him. Kill him, bro. Like, you need to pick. You cannot be so much. You're having too much respect, bro. He's not dong. He's not dong. You can kill him.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good.
Like, you have like just stop and shoot him in the face. You know, it's 50-50 gunfight. You are in a situation right now. You just wanna shoot him. Just shoot him. And if you like hide like this, sure, just repick this. You know where he's standing. You have crosshairs directly on him. Just pick him.
Mhm.
Okay, good decision to come back. Oh my god, pick him.
I'm sorry. I'm scared. I don't want to die, bro.
But you need to kill someone. Like you cannot win without killing the guy. Like he's running out with a pistol. It's high range, bro. Just kill him.
Mhm. All right, that's fair.
Like
It's like my mind is constantly worried much more about all the other angles that somebody could peek me from rather than the angle that somebody is peeking me from. I feel like that is a big issue. I'm constantly like worried of what else could be going on. So it makes me play like hyper passive.
okay. Okay, so let's analyze it a little bit. In these situations, how many angles you can get picked from?
2, 3.
3.
Yeah, stairs if they jump from Tetris,
Okay,
bomb to
stairs,
the
yeah.
bomb site,
Alright,
and
yeah,
what
here
else?
and here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's take a look at your teammate. Alright, he
Right.
says here, alright?
Mhm.
So, having that in mind, what he says, alright, let's go back to your POV. Now, count the angles that your teammate doesn't see and you can get picked from.
None.
No, the palace.
Oh, Palace, of
Palace.
course.
So, you fight with Palace because we don't care about this. Because first of all, you will hear that, so you can just react. Like one step to the right, and you're not exposed anymore to Palace, and you can fight with this no problem. And your teammate is fighting with them. So by you hiding, you actively sentencing this guy to death. Because this guy will just trade even if he kills everybody here, this guy will just trade this guy.
Wow. Okay. At that point, I realized the round's pretty much just over.
Okay, bro. Yeah. All right. Okay. Listen. Yes, if it was properly, picking that guy is bad idea. All right. But come on, man. It's a pug. Do you even have fun playing like this? Like,
no, I don't. I fucking hate it.
yeah, just try to kill someone, no? Like, think him, bro. He's last alive. Like, yes, like if it was a fucking tier 1 team major, then everybody would be sitting still because there's no point of throwing it. But it's a pack game, low elo, bro. There's nothing. Just pick him, bro. Like you saw him, you see your teammate picking, just pick him. Like you have crosshair on him even. You just need to do it with a gun.
God damn, okay. I never thought about it like this. It like you're saying it and it's I love how we both fucked up that molly, by the way.
I don't
But you're
like it.
saying it.
But yeah, go
No,
ahead.
yeah. You're saying it and it sounds like the most obvious fucking thing ever, but I would never realize it if you hadn't pointed it out. Like yes, of course I shouldn't be playing so passive. Of course I should be trading my teammates. But it's just like it's so difficult to realize in the moment because I'm so caught up in the bad habit of just like waiting for the perfect situation, I guess.
Wow. You picked
I killed some.
and you
Yeah.
picked and you kill. Wow.
Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought?
It actually works like it. That's crazy.
It's just like I don't know. I was really fucking scared of dying.
Okay, let me give you an example, all right, of what actually means to play passively towards towards, for example, A side.
Uh,
Like if someone was playing passive, because playing passive doesn't mean not picking at all. It's very far from it. Where is my skins? Unlucky. Right.
there you
Now I
go.
can explain it.
Now you have the credentials, I see.
Yes. All right. So, for example, something that is how what I would consider passive, or not really passive. Like, there's no such thing as pure passive, because something pure passive is, for example, oh, B is the best example. Okay, this is the most passive jump spot you can make here. Because you actually see here,
Oh wow, yeah, you can see
between
like a
this.
millimeter.
Alright, this is
Yeah.
as passive as it gets. Alright, you don't have to do that, but this is
Mhm.
as passive as it gets. And the moment you spot someone, you give information, you smoke there, and you play whenever you want. You can stay here, you can go there, you can start bench, you can play here, maybe play here. And your goal right now is not to stay alive as long as possible, but it doesn't mean I'm now fully playing passively. Like, you never, after doing this, go back to kitchen, for example. This is just trolling. This is not playing passive. This is just trolling. This is just being pure scared. What you, after throwing that utility, you try to defend your spot. You basically play with that smoke to stay alive as long as possible and do as much damage as you can. So, for example, what you can do, imagine you're sitting here, right? Someone pushes through the smoke, you kill him. All right, now you're ready for another gunfight. Now swing. Why you swing? Because this guy spotted you. They know exactly where you are, so they can spam you through the smoke. Now playing passively is just pure bad. You cannot play passive. Now you
Mhm.
need to swing further. You kill that guy. All right, now I'm trying to play with this, maybe jiggle a little bit, try to find where the guy is, try to spam him again, and
Uh,
that's passive playing. For something like well, what might be considered passive is you jump spot like this. Look how little I am actually shown if I
uh,
jump spot like this. By the way, like, he needs to
oh,
have
oh,
millisecond reaction time, and now look how much he has time to kill me.
uh,
You see, that's why from
I
left to
see.
right. Right, you jump spot like this, and let's say you spotted someone. Okay, smoke like this, double click in front of you. What this smoke is for
Oh,
is that you have space to go out. You can actually engage with the fight over the A bomb site. If you're not
uh,
if you're not fast enough to smoke it, or you get pre-smoked or whatever, then you can just right click like this. Even when your teammates, like your enemies, are already out, smoke just in front of you, so have some space
okay.
to go out through the smoke. You see, because
So say theoretically, like sorry for cutting you off, by the
yep.
way. But say theoretically there's like two people Tetris, one palace. What do you do? Do you peek fire, triple? Do you like to the left of triple? What do you what would you do in that scenario?
Okay, so the scenario is there's people out, three there, two there, right? Or we have that
Yeah, yeah,
information.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
No, no, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
all right.
And you smoke off the middle site.
So I smoke off the middle side and
Uh,
sit here, because right now I want to be exposed only to palace. If I try to go a little bit closer, I'm always risking for people to push me here and pick me here at the same time, and just being firebox is not a good time.
uh,
So that's why I would just sit here and isolate the gunfight. If I hear people coming close from like firebox, I just go step to the left, and now I'm only exposed to the city, to the guy that's pushing me. You understand?
okay. Uh-huh.
And this smoke is very good, by the way. Like, this smoke is your best friend on A, because like you can do it from any spot. Like, imagine you're fighting here, right? Now you're here, same situation, three there, two there. What this smoke does is that right now you can actually run away if you'd like, because now they
Uh-huh.
don't see if you're going right or not. So you have a lot of options. Like, you can now there is a difference between passive and aggressive, because something aggressive would be, for example, jump. Oh, I cannot jump. jumping on top and trying to fight this guy. Oh, this is aggressive. All right, not bad. It's just aggressive. Something more passive would be something like, right, I'm sitting here now, or I'm trying to actually go here and wait for an opportunity to swing, like with my teammate fighting or whatever. Now this is passive. You understand the difference?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Interesting. Those were great.
Okay. Oh, I like it. Wow. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. You went out and you killed the guy. He's full shock. Look what he's doing. Nothing. Like he's jumping around throwing some useless utility and you just kill it.
Okay, cool, dude. I really appreciate that. That is super, like, I never thought about it like that.
Bro, until it's like level 10, everything is just who picks better and who has better aim, and that's really all there is to it, and he's who positions himself better. Okay, that's all there is to it. And if you pick good, if you choose your opportunities well, you're just gonna win the games. But you have to go for them. Like, yes, you take the risk. You might get naded, you might get flashed, and that doesn't time someone might spam you. Like, yes, you take risk, but without the risk, how are you gonna win? Like, it's impossible.
Right.
With that mindset, everything is risky, because what if they smoke here and triple nade fucking city? It's possible.
Exactly. That is like you just gave like your ridiculous example, right? Like obviously like that's never going to happen in a real game. But the amount of times that exact scenario has crossed my mind while playing is like unreasonable. Like at least once every couple of games like, oh yeah, they really could like triple quadruple nade any given spot and I could be fucked. So what, am I just gonna play for retakes? I don't know. I guess I'm like paranoid, schizophrenic. I don't know. But but yeah, no, you're right. They're not gonna fucking do that.
Yeah, they're not gonna fucking do that. And they're not gonna triple nade this spot as well every fucking time, you know? So it's about, because it's a little bit about like, to have impact, you kinda have to go for something, but remember, if you kill one guy here, the next round he's probably gonna be ready, so maybe do something differently, you know, start under or whatever. Like there's so many options, you can do every round something else, and it's gonna, you know, like you're never gonna be predictable. So this play, I love it, beautiful, very nice, do that more often. And about here, well, you kind of blocked your yeah, no. Okay, in that situations, very nice, and I really like that you're going back, because city aggression is basically that. You kill one and you go back. Beautiful. You just run it down, bro. You don't care if you make sounds, because you're too easy to kill if you try to do it slow. You just run it down to con as fast as you can.
Okay.
You full run there. You don't care. And of course you take that risk, you died, it's still okay, you got traded instantly, it's fine. Who cares?
Just another thing, I have these two friends, these are two very specific friends that I have that are like, I don't think I can think of a game where they have not top fragged, right? It's like Luna and Twilight, these two guys. They top frag, genuinely, I want to say like 80-90% on the games they play. And the common thing between them, they don't know each other, they don't play together, but the common thing between them is they are always pushing as like CT. Like Luna will force buy MP9 every round and run it down middle every round with MP9 and still get like 3-4 kills. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, am I an idiot? Like should I not? Because there's obviously a huge difference. Okay, sure, I'm playing way too passive, but obviously that is not smart. That is a stupid idea to do, like force buy SMGs or like buy rifles and just completely run into like 4 terrorists, and somehow it fucking works for them. It's infuriating because it's like I know they're doing something that's like objectively stupid, but they never get punished for it. Like I really don't understand. It's crazy.
So what you're doing right now and what they are doing, this is exactly the same thing, but just at the end of the spectrum. Because playing aggressively and passive is like a spectrum, all right? Nobody
Uh,
is either one or on the second. You can be somewhere in the middle, you can be slightly more aggressive, then a little bit more passive, you know, everything. And what they're doing, what you're describing, is just the end of the spectrum, the most aggressive as it can get, which is run it down every round, which is indeed stupid. However, the thing with aggression, uh, just the meta of CS, of packs, how it works, it just rewards aggression. Because if it works once in 4 rounds, they just win that round. They just straight up win it,
uh,
you know. And if you're passive playing, like, it can also work beautifully, although it's still not smart, and it's more dependent on the playstyle of your enemies. Because if they
uh,
are not pushing it down like idiots, it's very hard for you to have any chance. And aggression doesn't care about the playstyle of your enemies. Like,
right.
until they are playing very passively, which is not gonna probably happen. You can, and you have good enough mechanic, because this is another thing. When playing aggressive, your mechanics are rewarded. Okay, so
Uh,
you can tip the scale to your favor just by pure mechanical skill. And passiveness doesn't work like it. It will help you, but it's not gonna be this big of a difference.
uh, okay. I
And
see.
each time you get a kill, like, let's say here you get that kill, you already have 10% win swing. If you stay alive after that, you basically made this around 10% more winnable by that
Mhm.
one kill here, by playing slightly more aggressive in the beginning behind that smoke. And
Uh,
that's why playing a more aggressive is just easier, because now they have 4 players, they have less options what they want to do throughout the round, and the round just fucking started. That's why
uh,
playing aggressive is so rewarded.
mhm. I see.
But I don't advise you of playing like them, okay? Like, this
Uh,
is not really smart either.
okay.
But it's like a spectrum. You can find your sweet spot, okay? Do you with your friends play, like with those 2 friends you mentioned? Like, are they comp players mainly, or they are play mainly face it?
No. I swear to fucking God, one of them has like my playtime, like 3,000 hours, and he only plays like Premiere, usually comp. The other one has 600 hours, and he is the devil. He is Satan himself. I've never seen someone that good with that few hours. It's insane. Like, but
I
it's
mean,
just people are just different, I
no,
guess.
no, no. This is another thing with aggression. When you're playing aggressively, you learn the game faster, because you just
Uh,
have more opportunities to fight people. Like, it's simple. The more you shoot someone, the better you are shooting someone, right? So if
uh,
you take every engagement there is, then you're gonna learn the game faster.
right. That
And
makes sense.
that's all there is to it. Okay, we have some smoke. The waterfall one, I suppose.
No, it's oh, I guess maybe, but it's just supposed to be like a lurk smoke.
Yeah, it is the waterfall one.
Oh,
Let's see, it falls down. That's
I,
that's
I didn't even know that about that smoke.
what?
I didn't even know that about that smoke. I thought it was like just a lurk smoke.
No, no. What's so great about this is that if you are able to walk out, you can go down the ladder and nobody can see you through here. And the smoke leaves the
Oh,
gap here, so you can actually kill jungle. Like, in,
oh damn.
yeah, it's not very useful.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not that useful because it assumes a lot of stuff. Okay, like,
Yes.
nobody can stand here, nobody can stand under palace, nobody can spot you when you're crossing here.
How
No,
would you open Palace then? Like, what would you do in my situation?
I don't go palace because it's
Fair.
us. No, and like, the thing with palace is that you have one guy palace usually, not
Uh,
with bomb, and rest goes ramp. That's it. Because the only job of Palace is to molly under Palace, and if necessary, look if someone is pushing through this smoke, and when your teammates start going out, you peek into sight, and that's it. That's
Right.
all your job as a Palace player, because you cannot do much more. It's like anything more is overextending, and you will just die. And you wait for the opportunity. Basically, you wait for the smokes. You let your teammates out first, so you're not picking first Palace, because if he's looking Palace, he will just kill you, and that's it. So you want the teammates to first. Basically, you kind of have to bait them, but that's how this position works. You let your teammates fight, and the moment they start fighting, you instantly swing to kill that guy. Because
Okay.
the Palace is the only possibility to kill the site instantly, right? If someone is there. Because they cannot do that. Because boxes, duh.
Yeah, of course.
So that's how Palace works. But I genuinely don't like Go Palace, because when I hate about going out A, is this. Why are we stink Tetris? And if I don't go ramp, sometimes it feels like we'll never go out A. So I just always go ramp so I can enter, because people are scared on Tetris. By the way, never do that. If your smokes are down, you have to go. I don't care if someone is Palace or you might die, you have to go. You go like this instantly. You go cross Tetris and like this. You don't jump on top. Okay, you don't wait, you don't look here to wait for this guy to swing you, you just go. Because what are you waiting for? They're waiting for all the rotation to come A? We need to go. Alright, so you wanna do the thing that makes the most sense, okay? If your teammate is going towards B, you go towards B. And that's it, that's it. Your teammate is going with the bomb towards B, you try to walk out short. And you had the opportunity to do so without worrying about stuff. Okay, but, well, first of all, if we are going mid, alright, you want to have an idea of what you actually want to go do on mid, alright? Your own idea, not team idea, your idea. What you want to do in mid. It can be aligned with the team idea, okay? Like if someone calls, let's push ramp, let's push con, you go con, duh. But if there's no call, we just go mid, then do something what you want to do. Because another issue, this exactly the same issue that Tetris is people tend to just be scared. They go here, sit there, maybe sit on the bench, maybe go there, maybe sit here, and they're just sitting there, the smokes disappear, and now we are completely fucked. We have no smokes on mid and we cannot do anything. So we have to just go. We either go on the short to pick con, or under con to pick con, or if this is smoked, we just flash ourselves to short and pick short. We just have to go. We just have to go. Okay, this round is pretty much lost. Alright, but let's see. Okay, beautiful shot. Very nice. And why we are hiding? Okay, very nice. Our teammate killed him. Okay, one is short, one is unknown. Okay, we are not even trying. Okay, alright. Over us.
Hey, just thought they were gonna be B side. I didn't even realize, like, completely slipped my mind they could even go there.
Okay. Alright. Okay, in this situation, alright, you don't know what your teammate is gonna do. So what you are doing here is sit close so you can react if necessary. If your teammate is fighting, you can actually swing and try to help him. Because you have no idea what he's gonna do, alright? So just sit close. Be ready for the swing.
I see.
And here, what I wanted to say, this round is pretty much lost, so we need to try something, and you did indeed try something, and it worked out. Very nice. And well, yeah. You wanna just go. Like I don't know if you noticed, but you're overthinking stuff. It's not that deep. You just need to go.
No, I absolutely am. Like, I am like, I am. Yeah, you clocked that. I'm extreme overthinker, but yeah, okay. It's really hard to turn my brain off. Not turn my brain off because I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's so obvious. No, it's not. There's I still like need to develop my game sense, but it's also because like, I guess it's because I don't know where they could be. Like you saw that I peeked apps there for a second because they could
Yeah,
theoretically
I
be
mean
apps.
that's fair enough. Yes, you should do that, and that's why the scaling should be like this, so you're not exposed to apps. Like remember, some stuff you can ignore by your positioning. Like if you go close to this wall, you don't have to worry about apps at all. And about the utility, never throw any util when you're fully open to so many angles. Like
Uh,
one angle is enough to not throw an util, but so many angles like this is you can it's suicide. You cannot do it.
mhm.
I don't I like sure I agree. I would love to have a molly appear there magically, alright? But there's no
Uh,
way to appear that molly there. It's not Valorant. You cannot click on the map. On the map, it's not gonna appear there. So you
oh,
just don't throw it until you can throw it somewhat safely. Like for instance here, like after clearing all these angles, you can bounce the molly like this, for example.
oh, right.
or
Okay.
or you can use that molly somewhere else. Okay, that would be the best thing. But second best thing, maybe you would be cutting off the rotation from jungle, or
Uh,
the possibility of sun picking us from ups.
mhm.
Second best thing, also good. Okay, from all the spots you could have chosen, you chose the one when you're exposed to kitchen.
Yeah, because I wanted to plant two apps.
Yeah, you can do it here. It's also for ups. They will not be able to pick it from here, but it's still completely fine.
Okay.
Just plant normally here.
All right. All right.
No need to overthink it. Okay, we had a guy palace. Alright, free fire. Okay, we are ready. Alright,
Yeah.
unlucky. So, the swing itself was just bad. Like, you're trying to pre-fire way too much. Okay, you missed that because you pre-fired him. You tried to pre-fire him, but he was moving. Like you shot him before you actually like. Okay, first of all, counter strafe instead of crouch because your bullet went to Narnia. Because when you're peeking and crouch until you're fully crouched, you're still inaccurate. So all this
Mhm.
counts as still in full moving. So the
Okay.
first bullet went to Narnia, and then you just had to. Well, the reason you lost it is because you're playing against MP5, MP9, and you crouch down. So in that sense, whenever you're playing against like PMs
Uh-huh.
or like pistols, you want to keep your mobility because he will do exactly what's gonna happen, which is you crouch down and he just keeps running left and right, and you cannot kill him, and you're easy
Uh-huh.
target.